All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about notebooks. So in the previous video, we talked about how to add a notebook to the shortcuts. So now let's go to notebooks and let's add a new notebook to our notebook list. So this one I'm going to call courses. Okay, so I'm going to make a notebook and I'm going to put all of my course ideas inside of here. So let's say that you gave your notebook a title for this example and you're like, wait a minute, I don't like the name of this. Okay, then what you do is you click on the three dots here and rename the notebook, and we'll call it course ideas. Okay, and we'll hit continue. And so we click on course ideas, so you can see it here. And what we can do is we can add a new note to this course idea. So I'm going to go here and we're going to do, let's do project plan. Okay, so now we have a project plan inside of our course ideas notebook. So the cool thing about that, again, is you can label these notebooks, my notebook, course ideas, and if I wanted to do like a social media notebook, I could do that. In fact, let's do that. So if I click on notebooks, click on new notebook, and we'll call this social media. Okay, we can make a website notebook. Okay, we could do a, for this example, Learn Tech Now, which is my YouTube show, starting in a week or two. So you could do course ideas, Learn Tech Now, my notebook, social media, and website. And if you have more than that, then you could put it here. So for course ideas, if you remember the one that we did where I opened up a blank note and then started writing notes, we could do Learn Photoshop 2020 Master Course. Okay. And then we could do a template. So we could grab, let's do project management, and we'll do, I don't know, let's do all templates. And then let's go down to, let's see, where was that at? Build a plan, individual project. There you go. So with this template, you could do the project title. So it's Learn Photoshop 2020 Masterclass Master Course. Okay. And then the start date. So it's the 13th. Okay. The end date. Let's say I want to have this done by the 20th. So 2/20/2020. Okay. And then the purpose and intention, the desired outcome, and then list. So brainstorming, action, next actions, and then resources, and then notes. Okay, so this is a great way to kind of framework a course idea that I have without having to even build out what I showed you before, which was here, even with this one. Okay, this isn't bad. I mean, this works, but I think personally that this is easier to do, because all I had to do was just write in the name and then write in the name here and then do the time frame, and then you can also add to that. So if we wanted to, we could do this. We could go here and go down to our Learn Photoshop Masterclass or Master Course and highlight all this text, or this at least. It won't let me highlight the title. Okay. We can right click and hit copy and then go to the course ideas and go right here, and I can go anywhere in here and paste it. So I could do it there. We could go up here and do it, and what you could do literally, because I literally have a checklist that I go through when I build courses. So let me show you a checklist that I use when I build a course. All right. So let me grab the file here. Whoop. So I'll open up File Explorer, and I'm going to do this off screen just so I can do it quicker. If you go here, let's go down And we'll do it for this course, just so you can see. Okay, there you go. So this is for a different course, but you can see right here I have pre-production, production, post-production, and then promotion and goals. So literally, and I'm going to bring that off to the side here. Let me close this one out. Literally what you could do is you could do what I do here. I could do pre-production. Okay, and then I could do production. And then we could do post-production. Okay, and so literally in one note, I can put everything in there. So my curriculum, my description, my course message, everything is right in here, and I don't have to go anywhere else to find it. It's all right here on the cloud, because right now what I'm doing, literally, is I'm creating all the Word docs and everything and saving it out because I don't want to lose any content. So I'm going the extra mile to do that. But with this, you could literally grab an attachment, and let's grab one of my courses here. I'll grab one that's launched. Okay, so learn Gmail. Whoops, that's the wrong thing here. Let me see. Oh, let me go to the vault. Okay, so you see right here I have checklist, curriculum, description, message, PowerPoint. So I could literally attach these. So let's do learn front-end web development. I could attach that right here, right? And that wouldn't be post-production, that would be pre-production. So I can bring this up to pre-production right here. So I have that right there, and if I click on it, it'll open up in Word. So I have the document right here, and it's saved on the cloud. Beautiful. Then I can go here. I don't know why I keep scrolling up. Okay, it's got a mind of its own. I'm just kidding. Then what you could do is you could go here and you can grab another attachment, and we could go to the vault, and I could go to curriculum and grab the same thing. Okay, so now I have I've labeled them the same, but literally what you could do, if that's the case, because it is the case in this instance, is we could label this. So we could do checklist, and then right before this one, there we go. Then I could do description, okay, etc. You get the idea. So let me grab this and paste that in there, and then we'll do checklist, and then we'll do curriculum. Okay, so you understand what I'm saying here. And then I can put this, so the pre-production, right there, okay? So you could literally put checklist right here, and then curriculum here, and then go down the line and do all the different tasks that I do when I build a course. So for example, and sorry for the scrolling there. For example, if I bring this back in there just so I can show you. So if I did checklist, curriculum, description, message, PowerPoint, promo script, promo video template, promo video, and then I could literally do all these right in one note. And then what I could do then is I don't have to store all those files anywhere. I still would, just to back them up just so I have them, but literally they're all right here in the cloud. So you can see just from that example how valuable Evernote is, because literally I'm probably going to do that, because I've been trying to find a way to make things easier when I do preparation for courses. So I may look into that and see. But I want to give you a good example of what you can do to make the process easier. And I can tell you that if I do this, it's going to make my process easier because I have everything on one page instead of in 85 folders, you know, because you literally, like I said, you want to have everything in one spot. That way it's easy to really find everything. And that's a perfect example when I'm talking about the having everything in one notebook. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because I have 100 courses now. So imagine having 100 notes in a notebook. It makes it really easy to find it. And if I want to divide up the courses, so I have courses that talk about Adobe products, I have Google courses, I have web development courses. So if I wanted to, separate those out and do a web development course notebook, and then do an Adobe notebook, and then do a Google notebook, Microsoft notebook, productivity notebook, etc., I could do that with no problem. And it makes it easier for me to find things. And this is actually really exciting for me because, like I said, I literally have been looking for a way to do this. I have used Evernote in the past, like I said at the beginning, but I haven't used it lately because of the older interface, which they completely changed on me. And that's why I'm doing this course, because I want to show you how to use the new interface compared to what they had before, which I didn't really like. That's why I didn't pursue it any further. But now that they've updated it, I'm actually thinking about switching over. So anyway, I'm really excited. So pardon my excitement. But like I said, what's cool about this, specifically for this example, is you can lay everything out. So if you're doing a project, whether it's a course or a website or just a video, and you need all the steps, you have like a checklist like I have like I don't know if it's 20 or 30 items. I basically dropped everything down to a task. That way I can check everything off and say, okay, did I do the curriculum? Did I do the description? Did I do the message? Did I do the PowerPoint? Did I do the promo video, et cetera, et cetera? You can use all these different things to really organize it to the point where it's micromanaged, but it's to the point where it's task managed instead of micromanaged. And it just makes everything easier. Then also the time frame. You can set a start date and a deadline. So I absolutely have to have this done by the 20th, right? So that makes everything simpler from that perspective. So that's really exciting. And like I said, I've had kind of a light bulb moment here while I'm recording. So like I said, I'm really excited about that. So if you have, if you're working on videos, websites, anything with, management, or you're just taking notes, Evernote is a great app for that. It really is. I can't emphasize that enough, how great this is to really have an application that does everything that you wanted to do. Because the way that I was doing it before is literally, like I told you, I'd write on notebooks. And notebooks are great, but once you start piling them up and you got 20 or 30 of them, then you start pulling your hair out trying to find stuff. And this makes everything easy. You have an index, you just go to your notebooks, and you have 6 notebooks here with all the stuff that you need. And when you click on it, it's right there. It's like, wow, presto, there it is. So this is really exciting. And like I said, this is how you add a notebook to Evernote. And my example is perfect because, again, you see how you can utilize all the content in one spot, and I don't have to leave this page for the content. I can literally stay in the page here and have everything I need. So if I have to look for something, it's right here. And on top of that too, you can also, instead of doing this, I'll go one step further. Instead of having to, download a document, right? I can literally, and I'll bring this over, this is the curriculum for this course. Literally what I could do is I could go into my Word document, I could right click and copy it, and I'll drag it out. Okay, and I could come in here and I could do, let's do curriculum. Okay, and then I could paste it in. And so I have everything right here in text. And it formats it exactly the way that I have it in Microsoft Word, except for the fact that it's numbers instead of letters, which is fine. That works. So that's what I'm saying is I could literally bring everything in here as text, and instead of making 17 documents, I just have a note of everything right here. And so if I need to find it, I go to Evernote and I find everything I need, and there it is. Oh, I forgot my curriculum. Okay, here it is, right there. Okay, so that's what we're going to be learning. We're going to go over the overview, sign up for a free account, et cetera, et cetera. But that's what I'm saying is it gives you ultimate flexibility to do it the way that you want, so that you can easily create not only notes, but notebooks. Okay. And like I said, I love taking notes. I love brainstorming. So I love productivity. So this is a great way to do that. And this really makes my life easier, just thinking about how simple this is going to be doing it this way, because I can just put everything in one spot. I don't have to look for it. It's just right there. It's like, dude, here it is. And I don't know if you can download or upload a video. Let me just see if they'll let me do that. That's the one thing I got to figure out, because if I can, that would be awesome. Let me see if I can upload one of my promo videos. Okay, no. So, your note has reached the basic size limit. So your file cannot be attached because it put your note over 25 megabyte size limit. Upgrade to attach up to 200 megabytes to each note. Now, so I cannot really upload videos, which is fine. I don't really expect to be able to do that. But if I go to this and just look at the plans real quick, you can see they have, you can see that they have a yearly plan and then also a monthly plan. And they have like a business plan, like you can upload 24 gigs and up. You can unlimited syncs. Maximum note size is 200 meg. So literally this is what I would be using, one of these two, to implement what I was talking about for my courses, if I was going to do that. So again, I think that this is extremely valuable, and I understand really what they did to update this program, which it's great. So I commend them for the work that they've done, because like I said, they may have a customer in me after this course is over, because I'm very impressed with the way that they fixed the interface. All right. So that is how you add a notebook to Evernote, and how you add content and implement templates and all that. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.